Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 288 of our beyou 365-day challenge. Do one thing every day that continuously improves us, or improves us in some way. So for a couple of weeks this month, the month of October, which is one of my favorite months because I am I love Halloween. It used to be my favorite holiday. Now Thanksgiving's been my favorite holiday since I had kids and stopped it. Well, I liked Halloween when the kids were little, but since my kids have grown up, now grandkids are coming around, so I'm getting more excited about Halloween again. But this month, we're spending 20 days or so on paradoxes. Why? Because I find paradoxes absolutely fascinating. They are statements that when you first hear them, they sound absolutely absurd and ridiculous. But if you think about them for even a couple of seconds, you're like, oh, that might be true of me. So today's is what I call the relationship paradox. Now, I'm just naming these. It's kind of the first thing that pops into my head. Not sure this is the best name for it, but it is what I picked, and it's what we'll go with because I need a short way to describe these so we can have a title. So today, relationship paradox basically says, and I'm going to look at it so I don't mess it up because it's a little bit confusing to me, not really. It says the best way to meet someone else is to not need to be with someone else. So this to me means the best way to find, and this is talking mostly about relationships, significant other relationships, but it also applies to any kind of relationships, right? The best way to find and meet a new best friend is to not need to be with a new best friend or have a new best friend, right? If you already have a best friend, other friends and other people are attracted to that relationship. The best way to find a new significant other is to not, and someone else is to not be with someone or not need to be with someone, right? Because if we're needy, especially when it comes to dating and relationships, as well as business and business partner relationships, people can smell that a mile away. People have intuition. All of us, whether we realize it or not, have an intuitive sense of what's going on with other people. And guess what? People don't and aren't attracted to people that are giving off a negative energy or a neediness or a desperate vibe, right? A desperate energy. So I looked up, and this is actually just, I of course Google things and look them up before I talk and do my videos, just to do a little more research and to remind myself of things that I've learned in the past and experiences that I've had. I've always found that when I'm happy and content being myself and I love myself, the right people are attracted into my life, whether they're business partners, whether they're significant others to date or go out with, whether they're friend relationships, etc. When we are cool with and love ourselves, we attract the right people for us, because people are attracted to people who set the example, who are confident and love being themselves, right? So I looked up a couple of ways to meet new people. What are some ways to meet new people? And they're things that we all know. I also found some statistics that I thought were really interesting and really grim when it comes to relationships. And one was, they said 27% of millennials have no friends. I mean, no physical relationship friends. They are tied to social media. And so there's that razor edge of social media. There's good and positives about social media. There's also bad things about social media. If all of your friends and acquaintances are online and a distance away from you, we're not forming the actual physical relationships that we need as human beings. You know, remember the studies of babies that weren't held? They died because we need, as human beings, human contact and human interaction. And that means face-to-face, real-life interaction, not just over Zoom and over video and over social media. Although that's how I'm communicating with you right now. So I found an article, and you can Google this too if it's something that's of interest to you. 50 ways to meet people. This was if you're going to a new town or something, but guess what? If you want more relationships, you don't have to go to a new town. You start where you are, right? You begin where you are. And it gave, you know, the things that you would expect. I'm going to read a couple of these. I didn't write down all 50, but I wrote down probably 20. But you start to see the common themes. 1, get out and do things. 2, be active and involved in things that are of interest to you, because then you meet like-minded people, etc. So some of them were go to trivia nights, go on unique city tours, take a language class if you want to learn a new language, go to a bar, Okay, some of us met our significant others at bars, who are no longer our significant other. Fitness clubs, sports events, fan clubs, religious or cultural events or groups, book club, beach or lake or park, or go for hikes, do things that you like, music, art, food festivals, local store, public transit. I think there's a huge number of people that actually meet the people that they date or their significant other or people that they form relationships and friendships with at the local grocery market. We're better to ask a question or get someone's advice about something than when you're shopping for vegetables, right? I love that I can't remember my own writing. Oh, go for a hike, dog park, airport, family events, flash mob. That's an interesting one that's just come about since technology. Local sporting events, college campuses, block parties, coffee shops, side hustle, etc. So there are literally infinite ways to meet people. But first we have to be cool with ourselves. I guess that's what I'm saying. So our action item today, share your favorite way to meet new people or form relationships. Share that in the comments below. I will do the same. My favorite way is probably to get outdoors, to be outdoors and to be doing activities I like. I'm a big walker, so I meet people all the time when I'm walking. Why? I just say hello and smile at them. And some people smile back and strike up a conversation, especially when we see the same people walking every day. It's easy because we know we have something in common right off the bat because we see each other doing the same activity every day. All right, share your favorite way to meet people and form new relationships. I'll be with you tomorrow. And I haven't looked at, let's see, I'm going to sneak a peek ahead and see what our paradox is tomorrow. Our paradox tomorrow is the perfect paradox. I wonder what that means. All right, have an awesome day. Questions, concerns, topics, thoughts, feedback, hit me up. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.